everyone, welcome to my channel. What I have learned today. Today's video is about how to unlock abundance for daily success. And I just have a few tips. I want to encourage everyone to remember that there is absolutely nothing that you cannot have, because really, folks, you are in charge. Trust me, you are in charge and you can have whatever you want. Number one, you want to start your day by being grateful. Always be grateful for everything that you have. I would go as far as setting up a daily practice. Write down 3 things that you're grateful for. When you wake up in the morning, number one, you can be grateful for breathing. You're alive. You have the activities of your limbs. You know who you are. There's so many things that we have that we can be grateful for. And then you want to set clear goals. Whatever that is, folks, that you want to really set your objectives. You want to break them down in achievable steps. You want to make sure that whatever it is that you're trying to go after and that you want to go after, that is clear, that you really understand what it is that you want. You write it down, and you write down the steps and the things that you're going to need to get you there. Then you want to visualize your success, folks. Spend a minute visualizing that goal, that very thing that you want. See yourself with it. If you can believe it, you can achieve it. I always say this. Morning affirmations, folks. You want to recite empowering affirmations, things that make you feel good, things that encourage you, that builds your confidence. You want to declare those statements like, I am confident, I am courageous, I can do this, I am amazing, there's nothing that I cannot have, etc., etc. Then don't forget to prioritize self-care. I always say that you must take care of yourself. What good is it if you're taking care of everyone else and yet you forget about yourself? You don't want to do that. You must take care of yourself. You must do those things that make you feel good, whatever that is, folks. Then you want to manage your time wisely, folks. Use tools like time blocking. Make the most of your day. Always set time for each thing that you think you're going to need. I mean, you don't have to be exact, but say, for instance, maybe you're going to have lunch with a friend, and you got to go to the place, you have to dress, you have to do all that. So when you set your time, make sure you block enough time to do the things to prepare for the lunch and what you need to in the travel time and all that. Always practice time management. I don't care if it's just one thing you have to do. You get in the habit of doing this, let me tell you something, it becomes amazing. You manage your time, you manage your life, you manage yourself, you're going to be successful. Then you want to network and connect, folks. You want to build relationships with like-minded individuals. Whatever your goal is, whatever it is that you're trying to do, find some folks who've already arrived there, folks. Let me tell you something, you want to constantly keep learning, and you can learn from people who've already been there, who've already achieved what you're trying to achieve. Also, folks, people who encourage you. I'm always talking about your tribe, the people around you. It is so key and important to make sure that your tribe helps you thrive. You understand what I'm saying? I hope you can hear me because my dog is barking, but I want to continue with this video because this is very important to me. Then you want to embrace learning. You want to always be constantly learning. You want to constantly always be feeding the brain. Pick up as much knowledge as you can. I don't care if it's a school, if it's a podcast, if it's an individual that knows something that you don't know. You want to constantly learn something new if you can every day. Okay, and then don't forget to celebrate yourself. Once you make an accomplishment, once you keep a commitment to yourself, don't forget to celebrate the wins, folks. No matter how small, you have to celebrate it. Don't worry about anyone else. You celebrate your wins because that is so key. Then I want you to declutter your space. Make sure that what area that you work in, and I think I got another video where I talk about this, the area that you work in, the places that you go, I mean, if it's in your car, your home, or whatever, make sure you declutter your space. It is so key to freeing your mind. I'm telling you, if you cannot work in clutter, folks. I know you say, yes, I can. No, you can't. Because if your space is cluttered, how can fresh energy come through? How can it flow through? You want your blessings to come through. You don't want your blessings to have to go around on top of clutter. You need to make room for the blessing. Then I want you to give back, folks. Learn to share. Do not be stingy. When you get blessed, I don't care whether it's a financial gift, whether it's by sowing a good word, encouraging someone. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to give back. It is so key to your abundance, okay? Acts of kindness is so key to your abundance. And then I want you to meditate. Meditation, folks, is just means becoming familiar with. Okay, you need to really get to know yourself. Take time out. I don't care if it's 10 or 15 minutes a day, and sit still and get to know who you are. Ask those questions. Who do you want to be? What is it that you want to achieve? And then ask yourself, who do I need to become to achieve that particular goal? Then I want you to reflect and adjust. Reflect and adjust. What do I mean? Spend a minute at the end of the day to review and plan for tomorrow, making adjustments as needed. So at the end of your day, before you go to bed, reflect on your day and see where you can make improvements or where you need to make adjustments, okay? Remember, there's no such thing as fail. You cannot fail. The only way you can fail is if you completely stop. Then you're for certain to fail. But as long as you fall down and get back up, you will be a winner. Just remember that. I hope this has helped you. These quick tips are things that I've done, and I know I've mentioned this in other videos, but I keep mentioning it and talking about it because I really want you to get it. I really want you to know that you control your life. You determine what it is that you want. You must be grateful for the things that you have. You must practice meditation or prayer, whatever that is for you. You must do these things. You must make sure your peer group, your surroundings are filled with people who celebrate you, who honor you, who encourage you, who don't help you fight for your limitations. In other words, you can't do this because of this. So then your friend comes in and say, yeah, girl, yeah, man, you can't do this because of this. They mean well, but they're fighting for your limitations. You're fighting for your limitations. No, knock that off, my brother. Knock that off, my sister. You can't do that. You are a winner. And to be a winner, you got to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. See, let me tell you something. When you're going through a transformation and you're making changes, it's not going to always be comfortable. You're going to be uncomfortable. It's going to feel unfamiliar. But guess what? It's pretty soon it's going to become a habit. And once it becomes a habit, baby, it's like second nature. It's sort of like you going home. When you go home from work, you don't even think about it. You just end up at your house. You just end up home. So that's how it will be. Practice setting up those good habits. Be committed and keep yourself confident and know that you can have whatever you want. Until then, folks, I'll see you soon.